Hi there, welcome back. So today we are going to take a look at Introduction to Integers. Firstly, do you know what is a whole number? Think about it. Yes, the set of positive numbers along with zero are called whole numbers. So what is an integer? The positive and the negative numbers with zero are called as integers. So I hope you were able to understand the difference between whole numbers and integers. Positive numbers with zero, yes, it is whole numbers. Positive and negative numbers with zero are called integers. So the topics that we will be covering in this video are absolute value, number line, and addition of integers. Let us begin with absolute value of an integer. The absolute value of an integer is the numerical value without regard to whether the sign is negative or positive. So let us take a look at three different examples. The absolute value of minus 15 is 15, 8 will remain 8, and 0 will remain 0. Now, a question that I'd like to ask you here at this point, is 0 a positive number or a negative number? Please pause the video and think about it. I repeat, is 0 a positive integer or a negative integer? The answer is 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, so now let us continue with absolute value of an integer. The sign of absolute value is this. So the numbers come in between them. A simplified version of explanation here is given in the image. Absolute value means how far a number is from 0, right? So this is why I say minus 15 is 15. That's because the distance of minus 15 and 0 is 15, right? So please pause the video here again and go through this image carefully. Now let us solve few questions based on absolute value. The first one. So minus 15 is inside the bracket and outside the bracket you have into 2. So what do you understand by this? Yes, you need not convert this 2 into an absolute value because 2 is not present inside the absolute value symbol. It is only 15, minus 15, right? It is only minus 15 that you have to convert into an absolute value. So the answer here is 15 into 2 and the final answer will become 30. And now the second question for you. So 15 will remain as it is. You will convert minus 2, which will become 2. So 15 into 2 is 30. 30 minus 4 is 26. So that's the final answer. Now let us move on to addition of integers. We can add integers both using the number line and normally. So there are two methods of adding integers. First, let us learn how to add using the number line. We know that when we add, we move towards the right. That's obvious, right? So we can take up a simple example. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So this is 2 and this is 6. 6 is towards the right of 2, not towards the left, isn't it? So I have to move towards the right 4 steps. So that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm moving 4 steps towards the right from 2 to get 6, isn't it? And therefore, we can understand that we move towards the right. Now, let us use the same method for both positive and negative numbers. The first example here, minus 5 plus 3. So I have minus 5 here. I will move 3 steps forward since you can see this addition sign, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, as you can see here. So the answer is minus 2. Now let us add a bit more to the same question, right? Minus 2. So that's what has been added. Now I'll do the same thing and minus. So since you can see the minus sign, I will move towards the left. That is because when we subtract, we move towards the left. And when we add, we move towards the right. So I move towards the left. The answer is minus 4. Now the third example. 2 plus 7 minus 2. Yes, so from 2, I will move 7 steps from towards the right. So the answer is 9, but it doesn't stop over there. You need to move towards the left 2 steps. Therefore, the answer is 7. Now, can you do the questions that I'm going to give on your own? These 3 questions. Again, kindly pause the video and solve this. And if you have got all of them correct, well done. Addition without number line. So there are cases where you have to add immediately, isn't it? It could be perhaps when you are, doing something related to shopping, right? So you cannot draw a number line and then calculate. That will take such a long time. So addition without number line helps us save time, doesn't it? Yes. So let us take a look at the rules of how to add without number line. SADS, S-A-D-S. Does that make the rule to add without number line? Yes, it does. SA stands for same add and DS stands for different subtract. Let us understand the rule. If the integers have the same sign, add them together and keep the sign. So this is SA, that is nothing but same add. So if the integers have same sign, add them up. Example, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So here both are positive, right? Plus 3 plus 5 is equal to plus 8. So you can write it either ways. And minus 2 plus minus 5. So both have minus signs, right? The answer is minus 7. If the integers have different signs, you will subtract them. The answer takes the sign of the larger number. So 5 plus minus 8, right? So this is a positive number and this is a negative number. Therefore, since 8 is larger than 5, I will subtract them. 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. And 8 is larger than 5 and 8 is the negative number. So I'll make the answer a negative number. So it was 3. I've added a minus sign to it. The answer is minus 3. And here, minus 4 plus 11 is equal to 7. That is 11 minus 4 is equal to 7. Since 11 is a positive number and 11 is larger than 4, I will keep my answer as a positive number. So kindly pause the video here again and go through this. It is a very important thing when you have to study addition without number line. So here are a few more examples for you to take a look at. Now let us try checking our answers by solving few sums in both methods. So when you have to practice integers, right? Everything related to integers, it is best to practice and do it in both methods such that you can verify your answer. So let us start off with the first question. Minus 4 plus 3. So here these numbers have the different signs. So we're going to use the DS rule, that is different subtract. So minus 4 is greater than plus 3, but it is not when you keep the sign. So you will have to find out the absolute value of both of them. So the absolute value of minus 4 is 4 and plus 3 is 3, right? So in the absolute value, 4 is greater than 3, isn't it? So I'm going to subtract them. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. And since 4 is larger than 3, I'm going to keep my answer as a negative sign. So the answer is minus 1. Now let us verify our answer with the other method. So minus 4 plus 3 is equal to minus 1. But make sure that you mark minus 4 on the line in this method. So you cannot just do one step like this. You need to take or, drag the arrow from 0 to minus 4 to mark it. That is a very important thing. Minus 8 plus 9 minus 1. The answer is 0. Let us try it out in the other method. So minus 8 plus 9. I will just move 9 steps towards the right and I'm going to subtract 1. So the answer is 0. Thank you very much. I hope you liked this video.